The Deviate Off-Road RS4 mid-width rear bumpers for those of you that have a 2007 to 2018 JK that are looking for a fairly simple aftermarket rear bumper that's going to add a little bit of function, a little bit of style, and also a little bit of protection. This is going to be a nice easy bumper to bolt up to your JK, definitely a 1 out of 3 wrench installation, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. So this is a design that you'll see from a few different manufacturers, something similar to this anyway. So this is going to be plate steel welded together, all of the welds are ground down. This is covered in textured black powder coat finish. And I say that as opposed to a stamped out rear bumper. You don't see a ton of those stamped rear bumpers. So again, this is something that is a pretty similar design to a lot of the others that you're going to see. This does have a tow rated hitch. This is a class 3 hitch, which is a little bit different from some of the other receivers that you'll see on a lot of other bumpers. A lot of the other ones are not tow rated, cannot be used for pulling a trailer, and are really just there for recovery purposes. So that does make this one a little bit different. This also does not have a spindle, does not have a latch, so this is not set up to accept a bumper mounted tire carrier. So this is just going to be a bumper for those of you that don't need a aftermarket tire carrier or who have a tub mounted tire carrier bolted onto your Jeep already. Because this is a little bit more of a simple bumper, it doesn't have a ton of additional bells and whistles, it's just a well-built, simple aftermarket rear bumper. This is gonna save you a few dollars over some of the other options out there. As for the construction of this bumper, again, it is a steel bumper, all fully welded. It does have these D-ring mounts, and it does come with the D-rings as well. If it didn't, it's not gonna make or break it, but it is nice that it comes with it. You don't have to buy something additional. If you do have a factory hitch, you're going to have to remove it because, again, this does have a hitch built into it. It has a tow-rated hitch, a tow-rated receiver built right into it. So you are gonna wanna go ahead and remove that factory hitch if you do have one. Of course, this has a nice deep cutout in the center here, and what that allows you to do is mount your spare tire if you have an aftermarket carrier nice and low. The benefit to that is you get maximum viewing out of the back window, and again, that's what this cutout is all about. Other than that, it's going to follow the body line around. It does tuck around the corner of the tub a little bit, providing a little bit of additional protection and a nice finished look. It's going to come with all the mounting hardware and everything you need to get it bolted up. I already mentioned that this bumper is a very fair price. This is $375 for this bumper. A lot of other ones that you'll find that are more expensive may have additional features, tire carriers, lighting, spots for a high lift jack to be attached onto it for a jacking point, really a bunch of different things that you can add on to different rear bumpers. This does have the D-rings, it does have a tow-rated hitch, which are a couple things that you don't find in a lot of other bumpers. So if you are looking for a nice simple design, you don't need a tire carrier, I think this is gonna be a great choice at a fair price. Now somebody from the install team will show you how to install this on your Jeep.
To begin this installation, we must first remove our factory rear bumper. To do this, we're going to unbolt both ends using a 16mm socket. So with all the bolts removed, you're ready to remove your bumper. Now it's basically going to sit on the frame rail, and if you have an oversized tire, you're going to need to open your tailgate. Next, we're going to need to stick our bolts through the frame for the tow hitch. You're going to place a washer on each bolt, and you're going to place these through the back side. Now after you have all of your bolts through, you're going to stick your plate on. Goes just like this. Next, we're going to take our nut plates and we're going to insert them through the frame rail, aligning the holes on the side. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. So at this point in time, you're ready to install your rear bumper. We're going to get those center bolts in first. I'm going to have someone help me pick it up. get that bad boy up in the air. We got 1 in, got 2 in, 3 in, 4 in. So for each one of these bolts, we're gonna place a washer and then a nylon lock nut on them. Next, we're going to install our 2 side bolts. This is going to get a lock washer and a flat washer. After we get these 2 in, we're going to do the other side. So now that all of your bolts are in, you're ready to start tightening it up. We're going to begin with the 4 bolts in the middle. You're going to use a 19mm wrench and an 18mm socket. We're going to use an 18mm socket to tighten our outside bolts. So with everything tightened up, that wraps up our review and install. For more videos like this, check us out at extremeterrain.com.